Okay, hi, I'm here with Kathy Mulligan, who's just spoke at our blockchain forum here at OECD on a session about competition and blockchain. Thanks for agreeing to say a few words with us, Kathy.
Pleasure.
So you were talking in the hearing a little about the changing boundaries of the firm and how blockchain might affect that. Could you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, if we think about digital technologies and the influence that they've had on our society since the 1960s, we've seen IT processes completely redefine how businesses, deliver payroll, HR, or those kind of internal processes.
Sure.
And a lot of the technologies, AI, machine learning, Internet of Things, etc., has very much been about doing the same business processes, just faster, more securely, those kind of things. Blockchain, however, is about completely redefining those business processes. It demands that we collaborate in a new way. So, as an example, if you would like to create a consortium blockchain, which a lot of companies are trying to do, the first thing you actually have to do is work with your competitors and their ecosystem. So not just your own ecosystem, but their ecosystem as well, and to work out how you're going to coordinate and communicate with one another on a blockchain. And that demands a complete rethink about how we think about the boundaries of the firm, because suddenly you're sharing data and information in a new way. Okay.
Am I right in thinking about this as the suggestion that we're kind of moving towards all becoming part of the gig economy sort of thing, or am I going down the wrong path?
Not at all. That's the other angle to it. So one angle is the very large-scale companies, which would be coordinating with one another in new ways. The other end of it is we're seeing a lot of smaller micro enterprises, if you will, coordinating with one another in a very loosely coupled fashion on the blockchain. So they're using the blockchain to coordinate when they need to do, supply something to a large customer. And what we're seeing there is that's a number of small companies or, individuals even, coordinating together as though they were a firm, but without the boundary of the firm around them.
I see. Okay. And then just on a separate subject, while I've got you here, I'm very interested in this idea about blockchains that might enable us to track the data that users put onto platforms or the internet in any form.
Sure.
Could you tell us a bit about how whether we're likely to see that? How does that work?
Yeah, so I guess the idea could be, are you thinking about data platforms in some sense? So I own my data and I permission it using...
There's this debate, isn't there, about whether we can get paid at some point for...
I mean, the fantastic thing about blockchain, one of its really unique uses is the fact that it can do microtransactions, right? So it does it extremely well and it does it automatically. So you can see a lot of companies are trying to, one, use it to do identity management, but also augmenting that sort of identity management with allowing you to have a copy of your data yourself, and you permission a company to use that. So, for example, when Facebook wishes to exploit you, or use your data in order to have an advert, you will get a micropayment for that.
Okay, and you'd authorize it, and that's how.
Exactly.
Okay,
it's a form of profit share, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Very interesting. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. No, thank you.
Cheers.